Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the third-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense begins backed up here thanks to that poor return. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Looking right. This one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. Can he make it to the marker? Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space, they just went for it. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the single back takes the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense take. Are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
3rd down after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did.
And he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Volunteers offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. He pulls in the catch. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play. Backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Fowles. Made the defense look slow that time. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Fighting off the tackler. Touchdown, South Carolina. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. The balls line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they've got a couple good hand.
And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. And they get him down after the completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Oh, they've got him behind the line. A tackle for loss to conclude the 1st quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've got a good one going. Both teams come out swinging as the stats tell the story. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
The Gamecocks moving quickly down the field here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And look at this. The fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. The Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
To the air, it's Sellers. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This quarterback on fire today. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Trying to find some room. It's Lewis. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And a decent gain there. Down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. There's contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. And that's the first punt today for the offense. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, South Carolina. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, you get the rhythm going.
And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 20. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. First and goal here for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. But they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time. Yeah,
he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everything. All he could do is eat it.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Short return. What? The interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30. He's past the marker, still on his feet. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for touchdown himself.
Automatic on the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. It's a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Pressure is coming. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Volunteers will line up to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum in the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Escapes the sack. Using his legs on the scramble. Makes the defender miss. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. One more play before they head to the locker room. He's back to throw again on second down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And it's pretty clear the defensive game plan through 30 minutes has been just try to hang on and hope for the best against these electrifying quarterbacks. Whether it's throwing or running, they've dictated how this game has gone and maybe made those defensive coordinators question their career choices. Going to be fascinating to see which defense cracks the code. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kurt and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Barnett. On the run here, lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Second down play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Ball handed to the running back. They continue to feed the running back, but he's had nowhere to go today. They've been getting low at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Spinning out of the tackle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The first down pickup tackle at the 45.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Third down play for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The Gamecocks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And they keep this drive alive right here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. The ball's lining up here on 1st and 10. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's caught downfield, and he's brought down there.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right.
Touchdown, Vols. This offense really clicking.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? He shreds the tackle. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
He did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers. Just ran away from the defense.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands seen able to make the crucial recovery. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Now the offense is set up with a short field. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the tailback's got it again. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult